Hello and welcome to DappRadar, your most trusted source for Dapp data. So today we're going to head into see what's going on with Binance Smart Chain. So this is our DappRadar homepage. We're going to hit here Binance Smart Chain to go and just focus on dApps running on the Binance Smart Chain. Just a reminder here that if you're using Binance Smart Chain, you can use our portfolio tracker to see what's going on in your wallet, or in fact any other wallet that is working on the Binance Smart Chain. See what people are doing. And in this case, we're going to look at APESWAP. So APESWAP, we can see here, is a DeFi app, broadly the same as something like SushiSwap on Ethereum. And we can see here that over the last 24 hours, it's had 3,300-ish unique wallets. It's done about $5.6 million of volume, and is currently ranked number 8 in terms of the DeFi dApps running on Binance Smart Chain. So let's go and have a look in a bit more detail. So DappRadar, every dApp we track, now many thousands of them, have these has a little page where you can see what's going on. So in a bit more detail, we can see what's happened over different time frames. So 23,000 wallets in the last 30 days. We can have a little look at this graph to see things going up or down. Let's go and open the dApp. Just click through, and there we go. So here is APESWAP. You can actually see that my wallet is actually attached. So I'm using my MetaMask, which I've set up for interacting with the Binance Smart Chain. We've got a video on that if you want to search for that, if you want to know how to do that. So this is what we see. I've not got any tokens in APESWAP at the moment, but here we see the basic sort of options. So we have some stats. So it's just saying well, there's no stats for me at the moment because I've not got anything in there. There's the option to trade, so the option to do some swaps. There's some farms and pools. So these are ways of earning extra income from different sort of types of tokens. We have an IAO. So this is like the APESWAP's version of a sort of an ICO. So potentially people can launch different projects, different tokens. So at the moment, it looks like Jedi Yield is going to be launching in a day or so. No, 14 hours. It's also a lottery, so you can buy lottery tickets and win stuff. So plenty to be going on. Information is just basically showing what's going on the DApp. So we can just see here. But let's just go ahead and do some pretty simple stuff. So let's go to trade and do an exchange. So the default here is the BNB token, so the Binance token. So you can see I've got a little bit of balance, 0.2 BNB tokens. Let's go and get some Banana, which is the token for APESWAP. Obviously, everything's very memey at the moment. So we could get let's do some little amounts, just a little test amount. 0.5 BNB tokens, and that's going to give me 16.17 almost Banana tokens. Okay, so we can just check that everything looks okay there. So I can just go to swap. It's going to ask me to confirm that through MetaMask. So we wait for MetaMask to pop up. We can see paying a gas fee, obviously, but that's much smaller. Gas fees are very cheap compared to Ethereum. So now we're just waiting for the Binance Smart Chain to let that go through. Right, so now if I go back to home, it tells me I've not done any staking or farming yet, but we can see here now I have my Banana is in my wallet. So that's the first step. So if we go to farms, so farms are basically a way of sort of generating extra income. And what you do with these is you create liquidity pool tokens. So liquidity pool tokens are basically what allows you to do these exchanges. So when I just exchanged my BNB tokens and got some Banana tokens, basically that was I was swapping against what we call a liquidity pool, which consists of some BNB tokens and some Banana tokens. And basically I gave that pool my BNB tokens, and it gave me some Banana tokens back again. So people have to fund that liquidity pool, and in order to encourage people to do that, you get a percentage of the fees, a very small percentage of the fees, the trading fees, and also once you do that, you get what we call an LP token, and then you can lock that token in to one of these farms, and then you're going to earn some more Banana. So bananas are produced every time a block is produced on the Binance Smart Chain. That's the token for the APESWAP. So let's go into liquidity. I'm going to add some liquidity. So I'm going to add liquidity into BNB and Banana, because those are the tokens I've got. So I'm going to put the maximum amount of bananas I've got. I'm going to put my 17-ish bananas in, and it's going to put my, you have to have the same amount. So it has to be a 50-50 value. So I'm going to put 0.0, it's almost 0.05, so that's basically what it is. So I'm going to have a tiny share of this pool, 0.01% of this pool. And I'm going to have to approve Banana, because you always have to approve that you can, the contract can move your token. So it's going to cost me 15 cents, US cents, to do that. Again, we're just waiting for the blockchain to lock that transaction. Okay, so my banana's gone to 0 because I've just got these liquidity pool tokens. So let's go and do some farming. So I'm going to add those tokens that I've got, those LP tokens. I'm going to put them into obviously this farm, because that's the Banana BNB liquidity pool. So APR currently is 442%. So there are some higher ones. Actually, this is one of the lower ones, but this is the one I'm going to go for. This is kind of the standard one. So going to approve the contract again. So I'm going to pay the gas fee. So I'm doing this with very small amounts. If you can do this properly, then obviously you would do it. Probably it would only be cost effective to do it with large amounts, because you're paying for these gas fees, which even now are quite small, because it's on Binance Smart Chain. But you still, I'm doing this for demonstration purposes. And now I'm going to stake my LP tokens. So I've got, you can see I've got 0.8617 of these LP tokens. So I'm going to stake all of those, confirm that in, pay the gas fee again, and wait for the confirmation to come through. Right, so that's all gone through, and now we can see, when I look at my app stats, we can see how much value I've put in. So that those liquidity pool tokens I put in were $31.40 at the moment. And we can see I'm going to earn 41 bananas a day. That's currently, because the banana price is 92 cents per banana. So I'm basically at the moment going to earn 38 cents, US cents a day. And that would work out at $139 a year if the interest rate stayed the same. Probably won't. So a bit better guide is probably about the weekly one. So I'm going to be earning about $2.67 a week. So that's the kind of APY. So you can kind of start to see how this builds up. You have to be a little bit careful with these APRs, because they can change quite a lot, and obviously they sort of depend on what the price of bananas are. If that goes up, then you get more. If that goes down, you get less. So let's always be careful with these things. And the nice thing about Binance Smart Chain is you can actually do it with these very small amounts. So I'm not really risking anything. I'm just sort of testing it out and seeing if I sort of like what's going on. So now we can see actually, so I have 0.001 banana to harvest. So if I wanted to, I mean, you wouldn't do this because the gas fee would be more expensive, but you can start to see the system's working. I've not got any value in dollar yet, but you can see that I've got some banana to harvest. And if I go to the liquidity farm that I've done here, you can see it's telling me that's what I've got staked. And again, that's what I've earned. I can see detail here. Again, $31. In total, there's $6.5 million in there, so I'm a tiny little part of that, but I am part of it, and that's sort of how yield farming works. The other things here is you could just, if you don't want to go through the staking, the liquidity pool staking, if I had some bananas, I could just get banana tokens and lock them in here, and I would also get some APR as well. There's different tokens you can put in there. So there's sort of different things you can do. And this all happens because basically 10 banana tokens are created every time a Binance Smart Chain block is made. So they're sort of printing money from that point of view. And then that money, those bananas are being spread throughout all these different farms and pools and lotteries and all this sort of stuff. So that's where the money's kind of coming from. So I hope that all sort of makes sense. As I say, obviously clearly not investment advice, but it's kind of interesting to play around with these things, which is sort of what we like to do on the DappRadar website. Kind of maybe give an idea on how these things work and make things a bit more kind of easy to understand, hopefully. So if you like that sort of stuff, please do subscribe to the channel. But thanks for watching this video, and see you again soon.